Hey folks, it's Alex here at Hankster's Hot Rods, and we're at the Homer City, Pennsylvania location with another gorgeous new arrival here. This is a 1967 Ford Mustang Coupe, and it's finished in a nice gloss dark blue. You can see all your bright work along the windows is in great shape. Same with the rocker molding and wheel well trim. Of course, you've got your Mustang emblem on the fender there, and you can see the gaps in the front of the back of the driver door are both nice and even. Everything lines up very well. We'll take a look at the interior from our driver's side. Got the black on black for interior. Vinyl bucket seats in the front. It's got a nice full-size center console there with cup holders. Otherwise, the interior is all original. Got your original instrument cluster gauges. It's a factory style, modern, updated radio there. And that automatic shifter on the console as well. Working our way to the rear of the vehicle, you can look down the side and see it is nice and straight. And all your bright work at the rear, your trunk molding there, your taillight bezels, and that bumper. Everything's in very good shape. Go ahead and you can see the rear glass is in good shape, same with all the trim around it, and that trunk lines up very well. We'll go ahead and take a look inside the trunk. You can see the underside there is finished in that same dark blue as the exterior. You've got the original jack usage instruction sticker there. And the rubber seal around the opening is soft and pliable as it should be. Got a nice trunk mat in here, and underneath it the floor looks to be in excellent condition. And we'll have pictures of that on the website. Looking down the passenger side, it's also straight as an arrow. Gaps front to back of the door on the passenger side, also nice and even with each other. All your bright work is in good condition, no dents or dings. It's polished up with a nice shine to it. Same goes for your rocker moldings and your wheel well trim. Everything is just in excellent condition on this car. We'll go ahead and take a look at the interior from our passenger side. It's a very well put together interior. Everything has held up over the years very well. No tears or rips in any of the vinyl. It's just a very good condition interior. Door jambs are nice and clean on both the car and door side. You've got your rubber bump stops, and the rubber seal is soft and pliable. Got the fender mounted antenna for the radio there. And as we come to the front of the vehicle, once again, all of your bright work is in fantastic shape. This one's got the GT style fog lights in the grille. And looking up at the windshield, that is in good shape. Same with all the trim around it. And that steel hood lines up very well, both left to right and front to back. Now we'll take a look under the hood. Underside of your hood is finished in that same gloss deep blue as the exterior, and for your engine bay, that's more of a flat black finish. Now for your powertrain, that's the 289 Ford V8, and paired to it is the C4 automatic transmission. Now, as far as upgrades on this goes, you do have a cast aluminum Edelbrock intake manifold, along with a 600 CFM Edelbrock carburetor. Other than that, it's going to be all your factory standard equipment. You do have a nice set of long tube headers and some polished chrome bits such as your valve cover breather and air cleaner lid. It's also got a nice pair of finned aluminum Cobra valve covers, and it's got a nice little inline fuel filter there from Edelbrock. Overall, that engine bay is very neat and tidy, very well done. Everything presents very well. That should about wrap up the exterior portion of our video on this car. As always, if you're looking to do any changes or upgrades to this vehicle or any of the other cars we have on our website, just feel free to reach out to us and we'll get back to you with a quote on whatever you're looking to do. Also, the price you see reflected on our website for these cars, that does include our 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain warranty and enclosed shipping to the lower 48 states. Now we'll get this Mustang back on the lift and take a look at the underside. Now we've got the 67 Mustang up on the lift. We'll do an overview of the underside. Starting up front with your suspension, it's going to be all your factory standard equipment, your stamped steel upper and lower control arms. You do have a newer set of KYB shocks up front, and it does look like it's got some polyurethane sway bar end link bushings, and up front you've got a nice 3/4 inch sway bar. All the condition of all the suspension components up front, everything appears to be in great shape. As always, we go through all these cars and make sure that all your tie rod ends, ball joints, and so on and so forth are all in good working order. Looking at the condition of our frame rails leading into the center of the vehicle, everything looks solid, proper, and straight. As for the powertrain on this car, that's going to be a 289 Ford V8, and paired to it is the C4 automatic transmission. As I look at our engine and trans at this time, they're both free and clear of any leaks or drips. As these classic cars go, there's always a chance of those things popping up. For your exhaust, you've got a pair of Hedman long tube headers, and those have a 1 3/4 inch primary. As far as the rest of your exhaust, you've got a full dual 2 1/4 inch exhaust with some cherry bomb turbo mufflers in the back. Looking at the condition of our floors in the center section here, everything looks to be in great shape. Your trans cross members solid and straight. The floors do appear to have been patched at some time, but they were done properly, doing whole floor sections and using the proper stamped steel metal and the proper method of welding them in. So those are definitely going to be structural and strong. And there's no heavy undercoating on the underside of this car, so you can really see the raw condition of it. And at the back, you've got the 8-inch Ford rear end, and that's got a 276 gear ratio. As for your rear suspension, once again, that's going to be all your factory standard equipment, your heavy duty leaf spring suspension in the back, and you do have a set of air shocks to allow you to adjust the height of the rear to whatever you do desire. As far as your brake system, you do have a disc in the front, drum in the rear, and that full dual 2 1/4 inch exhaust comes up and over the rear axle and out the back with some nice polished chrome oval tips. Looking at the condition of our floor going from the rear seats to the trunk area, everything looks to be in very good shape. I don't see evidence of any patches done back here. And the gas tank's in good shape as well. Quarter panels come down to a nice crisp edge, same with your rear valance, solid and straight. And that should about wrap things up for the underside of this car. What we'll do now is lower it down to the ground and fire up that V8.